What's up, people? Welcome to the Homeskoolin show. Little Tommy Bukovac, vintage Maxwell House cup that I found at a antique store many years ago. I cherish this cup. Man, what an exciting day. Kids, I'll tell you what, this contest thing, man, it was not easy to pick a winner. Lord, young Greg Walton from XTS and I were on the phone last night for hours discussing the ins and outs of this thing. It's too hard to just pick two winners. You guys did so good. There's so many cool videos that there's just no way to narrow it down to two. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm picking 8 winners, okay? 8 winners. Each get to pick a single function foot switch or a pedal from the XTS. You gotta go to exactone.com support and tell them you won the contest and you can pick whatever you want, okay? And your buddy, little Tommy Bukovac, is kicking in to help, cover the prizes. Because it's, man, it's just, there's too many cool contestants to just pick 2, okay? So, in no particular order, alphabetical actually, well, some alphabetical, I'm not that organized. Here's your winners, 8 winners. Jake Curran, very tasty. Kaven Girouard, I think I'm pronouncing that right. Porombka, man, these names. I'll post a link with all, I'll post a list of all the people so you can go check out the videos. Number 4, Potapenko, skinny little boy from Cleveland. 5, Emerson Swinford. 6, Kevin Afflack. 7, Victoire, I think it is, Buffet. Is that right? Victoire, strange spelling. And then, of course, Thurman Juan, who I'm absolutely in love with. This 11-year-old guitar sensation kid who's absolutely hilarious. His videos just crack me up. He's got to be on the list. Yeah, just amazing stuff. And again, I had to narrow this down from like 40 people that I was like, oh man, I'm never going to be able to figure this out. But Greg and I just labored over it. And these are our people. Once again, Jake Curran, Kaven Girouard, Porombka, Potapenko, Emerson Swinford, Kevin Afflack, Victoire Buffet, and Thurman Juan. Kevin Afflack's video particularly messed me up, man. It's super creative, man. He's a trippy guy. He got into some trippy stuff, and I like trippy stuff. But yeah, there's that. And again, I just wanted to stress how hard it was to pick people. Everybody did great. And if you didn't get on this list, don't take it personal, because this is a hell of a contest to win. You guys are amazing. Greg wanted me to tell you, the XTS company has been going through some crazy times. Dear Greg, the founder and owner of the company, dear friend, he just lost his wife recently, sadly. Barry O'Neill, the guy that is like the main builder guy, he just had his 18th baby like last night or yesterday or something. Man, that boy can have some babies. So they've been going through some stuff, and he said, Greg wanted me to say these videos really cheered him up. And it was really giving, something to look forward to every day to watch all this stuff. So you guys did amazing. I'm very proud of my homeschooling kids. You guys are really great. What else can I talk about today? Let's see. Oh, the t-shirts, man, they're finally in. The coffee cups aren't here yet. They're another week or so out, but you can get the t-shirts if you go to Guitar House of Tulsa. Go to their website, I think it's guitarhouse.net, and you can order Homeskoolin t-shirts, gray and black, and they're the comfy ones, not the scratchy old parking lot t-shirts. They're not those. There was two color options for the logo. There was the original Homeskoolin thing with the orange in it, and then there was just a single one color white. I went with the one color white. I just thought it looked cool. So there you go. So if you want one of those, you can get them. And Drew was kind enough to offer to do all the shipping on those, because Lord knows I'd have a hard time fulfilling orders. Let's see. Thanks for that, Drew. Appreciate that, man. What else? Oh, yeah. My dear friend Chris Lindsey, who's an old friend of mine, he's got this podcast called the Pitch List. It's about songwriters mainly. He's a songwriter. And a couple months ago, I went over his house to do a session, and we blew off the session. And he goes, man, I just want you to be on my podcast. So we totally blew the session off and cracked a couple beers and sat around his table in the studio and did a little podcast. And that came out yesterday. If anybody's bored out of their mind and you're not sick of all my stories yet, go to Chris Lindsey Pitch List Podcast. And you can check out your old buddy, Uncle Larry, on there. Chris is a dear old friend, man. I love the guy. We have known each other forever, and he's just an awesome dude. Such a great conversationalist, that guy. Sit and talk to him for hours. What else? I was going to bring up one more thing, and this is a little weird. I was just going to talk about the city of Nashville, okay? I mean, I know there's a lot of you guys out there watching this that are actually in Nashville, but if you're not, I've been living in Nashville for what, 28 years now. I've actually lived in Nashville longer than I've lived in Cleveland, you know, and it's grown and it's gotten crazy, a lot of people and everything, but I gotta say, it's still an amazing place, man. I'm not trying to pitch you like a vacation brochure. I just want to talk about Nashville in terms of being a guitar player. Like, you got the resources that we have here never cease to amaze me. I mean, just yesterday, like, for example, I've got this 59 335 that I bought recently, and this guitar is amazing. When I first bought the guitar, the only thing that was driving me nuts was the back of the neck was all chewed up. It was like really chewed up. Somebody had dinged it really bad, and I can't stand that. That's like a pet peeve of mine, when you can feel like chunks and divots in the back of the neck. I can't stand it. It drives me crazy. But aside from that, this guitar is amazing. So I played it for a while. I was like, I can't live with this, man. These chunks and missing out of the back of the neck. So I took it to my friend Scott Holyfield that works at Glazer Instruments in Berry Hill in Nashville. And look what he did. This amazing job where he filled in with super glue, and he was able to blend in the lacquer. The guy makes it, look at that, and it feels incredible. And man, he's just an artist. And I bring that up because there's so much of that stuff here in this town. Glazer Instruments, Joe Glazer, Nick Druschel, all those guys. The guys at Gruhn's are amazing repair guys. Eric Borash, Ebo Customs. There's all these amazing resources here. George Gruhn, like, how cool. George Gruhn's a dear friend of mine, and I just think it's so amazing that I could, pre-pandemic, I could, drive down to his shop and sit with him and talk to him. Like, who knows more about vintage guitars than that guy? It's like he's like an American treasure. I mean, I just love hanging around with those repair guys at Gruhn's, Greg Voros, and all those guys. They're amazing. If you guys got guitars that need some cool repair work done, send it to Glazer Instruments, send it to Gruhn's. It's incredible how good those guys are. And I'm just glad to call them all friends. And I'm not trying to sell you nothing. I'm just saying I'm glad I live in Nashville, where all these amazing people are that can work on my pitiful gear and keep my stuff running. And they can help you too, Let's see. What else we got? Let's see. Here's a little, I was just playing a little riff for you. Okay, I'll show you. A little R&B type lick. Here you go. My sliding fourths and everything that I love so much? I'll show you. I do that a lot. Like, all over the A string, right? You do that with one finger. A flat minor sus to a C sharp 7, flat 9, F sharp minor. It's a little progression. So it's like A major 7, you know, the Henry chord, kind of like that. Put that in there. And then I went to this A over B. Look at this crazy lick I came up with last night. I was up late last night goofing around, and I came up with this weird lick, and I can't even play it yet, but I'm gonna get it. That's hard. I can't play it yet, but I'm gonna get that. That's what I do, man. I just sit around and like I just came out in the garage last night about 11 o'clock, and I was just going off on a tangent. And I just sit and play, and I'll just, I'm sure you guys all do this too. You just, every once in a while, you just stumble on something. You just do something by accident. You go, damn, that was cool. What the hell was that? And you go back and try to like reverse engineer it, you know? And then it becomes part of your thing, you know, and you just build up more and more riffs. That's what I do, man. Got this whole catalog of riffs in my head. So many riffs going through my head that I need the Rolling Rock to temper and sort of balance the musical madness that's going on in my head. Oh, Lord. Got some guys coming over to work on this garage door today. The garage door opener's falling down, so I better get out of here. But again, I want to say thanks to all you guys for the contest. It was great, and you know, contests suck because then you gotta eventually pick a winner, and I hate doing that. But I feel this is a good representation of the badasses that are out there. Okay, take care, guys. Have a good weekend. Okay, bye bye.